What's going on, y'all? H-Doc here, going to be talking about a interview that Kid Cudi did with Esquire, but a part of it that ended up going viral a bit, where he ended up making some comments about Kanye West and their whole beef that's been going on. Kid Cudi goes off on Kanye West in new interview, and this was part of an interview from Esquire. I didn't even know he had a nickname of Cutter. But he was quoted saying, "I'm in a place in my life where I have zero tolerance for the wrong energies." He said of his back and forth with Ye, "I watched so many people throughout the years that are close to him be burned by him doing some fucked up shit. And then they turn around and forgive him. And there are no repercussions. You're back cool with this man. He does it over and over." He added, "I'm not one of your kids. I'm not Kim. It don't matter if I'm friends with Pete Davidson or not friends with Pete. None of this shit had anything to do with me. If you can't be a grown man and deal with the fact that you lost your woman, that's not my fucking problem. You need to own up to your shit like every man in this life has. I've lost women too, and I've had to own up to it too. I don't need that in my life. I don't need it." And he did mention that there was zero chance in hell of him extending an olive branch to Ye after everything that has happened. Quote, "With all due respect, I'm not Drake, who's about to take a picture with him next week and be friends again. And their beef is squashed." The Ohio rapper added, "That's not me. What I say, I mean, I will be done with you. It's gonna take a motherfucking miracle for me and that man to be friends again. I don't see it happening. He gonna have to become a monk." And he responded to notions about Kid Cudi's career being because of Kanye. Quote, "I just want to clear that up for anybody that feels like Kanye made my career or made me who I am. He brought me on to do 808s. I thought that was really fucking awesome. I wanted to be part of a family, and I saw good music as that opportunity. So I finally said, yeah, Kanye West did not come and pluck me out of Applebee's or the vape store." I will say though, like, the whole thing would be mad weird of Kanye to expect somebody like Kid Cudi to pick a side between him and Pete when him and Pete was cool too. Like, we live in this world where people think, oh, you gotta choose a side, you gotta choose a side. Like, if two friends you know that has an issue with one another, has beef, you just stay out of it and you end up retaining that friendship with both parties. And we even see it in Hollywood where you may have some rappers, some athletes are like, oh, well, if you cool with him, you cool with her, I can't be cool with you anymore. Even if you're cool with that person. But here's the thing, why should that person in Hollywood make a choice because you got issues with them? Like, if you don't have issues with that person, there's no reason for y'all to just stop fucking with one another. Like, you just observing, you're probably like, damn, it's crazy what's going on, and you hope for the best. But you never pick a side, because I guarantee you, if he had to pick Ye's side, we'd be in the same boat, and we would probably end up having a Kid Cudi Pete Davidson beef right now instead of a Kid Cudi and Kanye West beef. So either way, you would still have a beef with one or the other. Just take your pick. And there were some people online trying to say, well, didn't Kid Cudi rock a dress, or didn't Kid Cudi have bottles thrown at him? You know, doing the classic whataboutism, bringing up stuff that has nothing to do with the conversation at hand, which I found weird and amazing. But it's just like, if somebody feels like, oh, I gotta cut you off because you refuse to stop being friends with that person who I got issues with, just be like, okay, cool. Like, it's petty, it's childish. Oh, well, he said he likes tomatoes and I like tomatoes. Don't be friends with him. Like, that don't make any sense. Like, I'm not going to pick sides, nor should you, nor should anybody else pick a side, because in the end, you gain nothing from it but a beef. That's all still gonna end in a beef. If he had a chose Ye's side, we would have still been in a situation where he would have been trying to beef with Pete. So what would be the point? We'd still be here. We would still have a beef either way. But it's just one of them things that humans have done since the dawn of time. If you're friends with him, I can't be cool with you. Like, all right, bye. And sadly, it's one of the things that'll never change. I don't think it'll change in Hollywood. I don't think it'll change in the rap industry or anywhere else. I would say to anybody, even the people who's in the industry, if somebody looks at you like, yo, you can't be cool with him no more, you need to unfollow him because I got a murder beef with him, all you gotta do is just stay out of it. Because if that person looked at you like a real friend, he would not try to make you pick a side. Like, if you're in a beef, you're not gonna make your friends pick a side. If I'm in a beef with somebody, I'm not gonna make people pick sides. That's weird and corny. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this story in the comments. Till next time, it's been H Dog here, and I'm out. Peace.